It Palutena versus Cloud. The run back from winners. Seagull Joe not able to defeat Moeru in winner's side, but looking for his redemption here. Game number one off to a good start for both players, with Seagull Joe currently in the advantage. Tried to go for that uppy out of shield, not able to find it, however. Good dash attack from Seagull Joe, and the backer sending back off stage. Seagull Joe at a bit of a disadvantage here in terms of percent, but he's in a good position to take this stock relatively soon. This ledge trapping situation is where he excels. The backer just barely not enough to take the stock just yet. The drop stone nair also not enough, and the up B was enough to make it back to the ledge. Moeru keeping himself alive. But getting caught off stage by that explosive flame is a death wish. Dash attack immediately, though, to respond back, and we're back to even footing. 2 stocks for each. Oh, and the unfortunate SD from Moeru, a similar situation from this set back in winners, I believe. Maybe that was against ZD, but yeah. Feeling like he needed to air dodge back to ledge, and unfortunately overestimating how good Cloud's air dodge is. This has been very back and forth. The percents have never been too outlandishly different. Use of the forward tilt just to get a little bit of that pressure off, but Moeru able to sneak his way in and use that limit cross slash. It was not enough to take the stock, but a lot of damage has been put onto Seagull Joe. That does not seem to deter him. However, with that parry, he is back in the driver's seat. Good ledge trapping situation here. Great grab at the ledge again. And Moeru once again with these high up Bs in order to get some of that pressure at the ledge off of him. And he does that very frequently. And wow, great use of that limit climb hazard at the ledge. Moeru now really needs to play a perfect stock here if he wants to win this game. And he's starting off pretty well. Down tilt to slide through that onslaught of the explosive flame. Racking up damage with the side Bs, but great tomahawk from Seagull Joe. Again, just racking up damage little by little. The dash attack from Seagull Joe was not enough just yet, and that counter was a little misspaced. Moeru's not letting up. He will not let this game go without a fight. That back throw from center stage is not enough, but he does have to expend limit to make it back, unfortunately, for Moeru. And that back air will seal the deal. Slowly, he was making, or they were making some adjustments. They were making that comeback, but it was too little too late as Seagull Joe takes game number 1. Mega Man! I would love to just see the random Mega Man come out from Moeru. That'd be hilarious. Alrighty, game number 2. We're not seeing any changes here. We're sticking with the PS2, and Moeru already off to a good start as they use those up B out of shield to rack up the damage. Ooh, great footstool there, I guess Phantom footstool, just to avoid that situation. that Seagull Joe potentially could have been in. Moeru now trying for something, but eating an up smash for their troubles. Good uppy. Moeru setting up that situation. The down air didn't connect, but they continue this onslaught at the ledge trap. But Seagull Joe very comfortably just running underneath Moeru's onslaught and getting back center stage. Not something that you want to give Seagull Joe either. He is a master of controlling that center stage. Working back to the ledge. Moeru doing a good job of this ledge trapping, keeping up the pressure so that Seagull Joe at least has to respect the options that Moeru is putting out. Now the roles have reversed, but a great dash attack. And the forward tilt caught Seagull Joe lacking just a little bit. Moeru now with the lead in this game number 2 and continues to rack up the damage. 72%, has limit on deck, but dies to an up air at the ledge. Unfortunate for Moeru, as they still had limit on deck. Now Seagull Joe responding back after having been at quite a deficit, slowly making that climb back, slowly racking up the damage himself. Moeru needs to compose themselves a little bit and just show that they know what they're doing. Great back air, catching that roll onto the ledge. Moeru showing that they can hang with the best of them. But Seagull Joe, between the reflected limit blade beam and that back air, almost killing Moeru immediately. Moeru needs to get some extra credit before Seagull's able to take this stock. And they're doing a good job of it. 43% already, and great forward air catching Seagull Joe running in. And a cross slash to send off stage. Back air has limit on deck. Oh, I thought they were going to let it rip at that to catch the warp recovery. Finishing touch. Why not? Okay. Finishing touch would have been really funny in that situation. Oh, a great catch from Seagull Joe, but the back air just barely not enough yet. And the dash attack? Wow, okay, killing off the top. Moeru with a 2 stock, holding on to that stock for much longer than they had any business doing, I suppose. And we are sticking with the Palutena and the Cloud. We are seeing no switches here. These two players truly feel like they are neck and neck and continue to simply outplay one another. There is no character counterpick. There's no cheese. We are seeing a stage counterpick, though, which I am not used to seeing. More often than not, towards this stage of the bracket, it's just all PS2, but hey, I welcome the change. It is Tuesday night, so KK Slider is not in the building, but his music will play on. Yeah, sorry, whenever I run out of things to say, sometimes I just hum the songs. I'm not great at filling the void of silence when I don't have a commentary partner. I apologize for that, but it's something that I've been doing since I started, and I don't intend on stopping anytime soon. But regardless of how I fill the void, Moeru is slowly but surely mounting this comeback, racking up the damage that Seagull Joe was able to put onto Cloud. Good back air sending off stage, and now Moeru actually in the lead after what was a pretty rough start for them. Good back throw though from Seagull Joe. putting Moeru in a tough situation, and that down tilt into the forward air will close out the stock. Able to two-frame Cloud's recovery. Very well done, very well positioned and timed. Moeru doing a good job of spacing around Seagull's onslaught, only taking 6% so far, but finally getting caught by those neutral airs, and that's never where you want to be against Palutena in the blender. Down air out of shield, interesting. I guess at this percent, neutral air wouldn't have done much more. And the back air all the way up there. Moeru willing to follow Seagull all the way to the top of the screen for the sake of that back air and able to close out the stock as a result. But Seagull Joe not getting the foot off the gas, continuing this pressure, the onslaught. Oh, yeah, and that sometimes that's all you need. That strong, strong back air to close out the stock. Already a rough start to this last stock of Moeru's as well. Good use of this cross slash. Oh, the forward air just not spiking. Otherwise, that would have been it, but still good damage. And again, Moeru all the way up there, a back air in the blast zone practically, but it wasn't enough this time to close off the top. And Seagull Joe now with fantastic spacing, able to rack up the damage. Moeru with a good forward air, but it just isn't enough. Down to in the back air, but no, the explosive flames was gonna end it, not the back air. Very, very well done by Seagull Joe. A fantastic showing. 2-1 now is the set count. We went into some heavier music. Moeru trying to hype themselves up, perhaps. As we go into game number 4.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, good start for Seagull Joe. As always, the low percent combos are where Palutena excels. Moeru no slouch, however, also just trying to keep up with the onslaught that Seagull has been outputting so far. Great parry into that grab. Oh, and unfortunately for Moeru, needing to expend that recovery. The drop zone there as well. Oh, down tilt into back air, not enough just yet, but Moeru in a very rough position. And another trump into the back air. Fantastic stuff from Seagull Joe. Like I keep saying, man, he is just not letting Moeru play the game that Moeru wants to play. Seagull Joe is continuously oppressing all of Cloud's aerials, all of Cloud's normals. Good dash attack. Moeru has limit on deck, and the limit cross slash should be enough to kill. I was correct. 63% on Moeru's second stock. Not too big of a deficit, but Seagull Joe is not one to let a lead like this slide. He's definitely one to continue pressing. Keep Moeru on the back foot as long as he can. Back throw. Oh, and the charged up smash, catching Moeru, trying to air dodge back to the ledge. And this is looking very dire for Moeru now. 68% on Seagull Joe's second stock. It's still going to be a few interactions before he is at kill percent, and Moeru is on their last stock. Good use of the side B, just continuously racking up this damage. Moeru may silence me yet. They're putting on a lot of damage. Very close to being able to take the stock, especially with limit on deck. But now, oh, actually lost limit at some point and I didn't notice. But now Seagull Joe actually putting on some damage of his own on this last stock of Moeru. Back air through the platform just wasn't quick enough to punish. Up B at the ledge, still not enough to kill. good ledge cancel from Seagull Joe, that warp cancel. Again, that up smash at the ledge, but this time Moeru was ready for it. No, the drop zone nair, and Moeru was expecting to have the tech or something of the sort because they buffered an air dodge and as a result lost their stock. That is a 3-1 victory for Seagull Joe as Seagull gets his run back against ZD in winners. His run back against ZD in grand finals. Oh, okay, yeah. We were going into our potentially last, at most second to last set of the night. Thank you all so much for being here.